PITV Blue Island.
My name is Brandon Richdell and this is my wife Amy. We're from Blue Island BBQ Company. We're cooking today at the Barbecue on the Hill in wonderful Blue Island, Illinois. We have been competing for about 2 years now on the circuit. We've had a couple first place wins and we hope today that we take home the hometown trophy.
Rich Jones with Bonehead Barbecue. We're from Peatone, Illinois. We're a KCBS competition team. We travel throughout the Midwest competing in Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, Missouri. Looking to expand a little bit more, get into things. Last year we were the 2013 Great Lakes Barbecue Association Team of the Year in fourth. And we go around, travel around on weekends. We do about 20 events a year. This is our 4th year doing this. So we do a lot of KCBS events.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jim Becker.
I'm Scott Thomas.
We're with Running with the Boars Barbecue Team. Competition.
We've been doing it for about 8 years now. Started off small. We've done some major competitions, won some nice awards, but we're kind of keying down now and trying to go into the local ones to try and teach the neighborhoods about barbecue and bring it up to the attention of everybody around and stuff like that.
This is our first time south. You know, we usually compete north and west, Buffalo Grove, Glenellen, Westmont, Lake in the Hills, Six Corners. You know, there's very few that we haven't been at.
My name's Ken Dompling.
I'm Joe DeNovo.
We're part of the Bad Axe Barbecue Team. We're both actually Blue Island firemen, so that's kind of hence the name and why we have the logo. We've been in approximately, we go to about 8, 9 competitions a year. We've also won a few of them. We took Payless last year, we took first place. This year we took 3rd place in Firing Up the Fox in St. Charles, Illinois, where that was, there was about, I think there was 48 competitors. So we were able to take 3rd place in that, 7th place overall with our chicken recipe that we do.
For 3 years in a row, we come in first at the Firefighter Cook-Off Challenge at Bourbon Street. 2 years for pulled pork and 1 year for our ribs.
My name's Randy.
And I'm Bob.
And born and raised in Oak Lawn.
He's up in Wheaton.
We're total Southsiders, but we're coming back to the South Side here to do the competition for the first year in Blue Island.
Yep, we've been competing now for about 3 years at an amateur level. We do about 3 or 4 contests a year, and we finally think we've broken the code on what the judges like. This year we placed 10th out in St. Charles, and then we also placed 7th a couple weeks later out in Glenellen.
And in each competition, as I recall, there was over 55 teams.
Yes.
So it doesn't sound that great, 10th, but when you've got 55 teams, both professional and amateur, it comes off pretty good.
We're part of the Tender Bones team today for the competition. We came up with the name, I came up with the name basically because I believe the ribs are a perfect 10 and they're tender, so a play on words with the Tender Bones. I like to smoke my ribs, get the nice flavor in them, get them real tender over time. We're from Madison, Illinois. We found out about this competition actually from another competitor who's a good friend of mine. He told me about it, and we like to do a lot of backyard barbecuing. So we thought that this would be a good opportunity to come out and test our ribs against some other people.
My name is Ross, and we are the team ESQ. Most of us met each other in law school, and that's where the name ESQ comes from, because it's Esquire for lawyers. It's just our dorky way of expressing ourselves. And so, yeah, we're all friends, and we have all liked cooking quite a bit, and then we started doing barbecue just a couple of years ago. This is only our 2nd competition. We did Firing Up the Fox, which is in St. Charles.
My name is Ruth Mitchell, and I have my nephew Calvin Mitchell, my brother Alvin Mitchell, and this is our first competition, cooking barbecue. We live on the south side of Chicago in Backward Yards neighborhood. And we just came out to have some fun, give my nephew some experience.
Tom Hammerstein from Blue Island.
Okay.
I'm Ryan Boschel from Marinette Park.
And Mike Boschel from Marinette Park.
And these are 2 brothers of my son-in-law who couldn't be here today. And we've just been doing backyard grilling for the last several years and playing around with the ribs. and trying to make a good rib. We think we finally got a good recipe and decided to put it in the competition with our sauce and how we cook them.
We usually like to use a spare rib when we do everything. Some competitions require you to do a special thing. Today is we're doing some baby backs. We're doing 10 slabs of baby backs. We use a mixture of hickory and cherry wood. Our rub that we put on there has about 9 ingredients, including something that probably not a lot of other people have. We use a little bit of a jalapeno powder in ours, and that's probably what makes it a little bit different.
We have
sauce,
our own secret sauce.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you that one. We're going to hold back on that. We use a drum smoker. We made all 3 of these. It's a 55-gallon drum. Basically put together. We welded our own baskets that hold the charcoal and the wood. So, and then also we use just charcoal briquettes, and it's really about how our process goes.
But so he does the ribs, I do the chicken, as you can see from our thing, if you can even see that there. But this is our first time here in Blue Island with the inaugural one.
We both use Weber Smoky Mountain smokers. The rub we've kind of developed on our own. We've taken some popular recipes and tweaked them a little bit. Same thing with the barbecue sauce. It's all homemade, nothing store-bought.
Correct.
We cook at a very low and slow temperature, about 225 degrees. The baby backs that are on there right now will be on there for about 5 hours. Your chicken will be on in...
Chicken non-competition style is about 3.5 hours. But we're waiting for everybody to come and vote for the Brothers Q today, and hopefully come out as the grand champions.
We won in Frankfurt, and we took first in Frankfurt. We took a top 10 in St. Charles, and we've always been consistent 5th place in all the ones we've been in.
So it's a good place to come here and practice ribs and work on a few different rib recipes and techniques, and you know, the People's Choice thing will tell you a lot, because people are actually trying them out, and you know, you get some immediate feedback where when you're judging and you put it in a box and, you know, 6 people are sitting down and eating your ribs, the only thing you get is a score sheet. So you kind of wonder what they're thinking once you see the numbers on the score sheet and everything else. But this is instant results. I mean, as soon as those people bite into it, you can tell by the expression on their face and the comments that they make, you know, whether it's good or bad, or you need to work on this or do something a little bit different. So.
We're just really here for fun. This is nothing that we do on a consistent basis, but maybe we will. The process where I cook my ribs, I'll talk about the smoker first of all. It's passed down from my grandfather. It was handmade, so it's got a lot of seasoning in it. So it's something that I hope to keep passing down in the family.
We got a pit master in the making right here.
All right. This is his first time out barbecuing, so I'm kind of showing him the ropes. Just out here to have fun, really. The process that I do is I do a little something different with my ribs. I use hickory wood, but I also use vegetables on my grill. So the smoke flavor is a little different. It's a little unique in that aspect. We're having a good time. I think this is kind of what we expected, but we're having a great time. So I think we will do it again.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to win this one because what we do everything is from scratch. So we have completely made our own rubs. We don't buy the rubs online or anything like that. We make everything. Everything is fresh ground. All the spices that could be fresh ground are. We've made our own paprika. We smoked the peppers and then dehydrated them and ground those. The sauce is completely from scratch. It's got all kinds of cool secret ingredients in it that I can't tell you about.
Over time, we've made our own rub. We made our own sauce.
We even design and build our own grills.
My sons took it up and they started
picked up the torch. And my name is Bob Heitner.
Now they got me back in it.
And yes, and I am on a regular circuit team, but I'm here now with my dad and Bob Gronko to represent Blue Island. We actually, Smoke, Wind, and Fire last week took first at the Payless competition. So now we want to bring that to Blue Island, and I want to represent the locals, so we're under the Blue Island Bees. We took 18th at Westmont, the Illinois Championship, major championship for KCBS. We took 11th at the Fox, Barbecue on the Fox. This is our 5th year for Smoke, Wind, and Fire, but the first year for the Blue Island Bees.
Nice. This is my first competition, so I'm kind of anxious to see how I do. Kind of here I am with my little backyard smoker, and I see some of the rigs that some of these other folks have, and I'm wondering, it's like, okay, what am I doing here? But the judges won't see any of that. They'll just try the meat, so hopefully it'll go. I'm going with, I think to try to set myself apart, I'm going with a really sweet approach. I'm with a lot of apple and brown sugar, so I made my rub is based on brown sugar, and I made a barbecue sauce based on applesauce, and I'm going to be also wrapping them for a couple of hours in foil, basting them in some apple cider. So we'll see if the judges like that. Then I'll have one more hour, then we'll baste it with the sauce, and that'll hopefully get some caramelization. And 6 hours total. I'm using what they call the 3-2-1 method, which is 3 hours right now just exposed to the smoke, then 2 hours wrapped in foil with some apple juice, and then the last hour back on the grill basted in sauce. So.
As far as how long it'll take, it might take about 4 to 5 hours to get them right where we want them, nice and tender. Nothing real fancy special about them. It's the same stuff I use in the backyard. I got a couple prepared rubs, and I got a barbecue sauce that I've purchased online that seemed to work pretty well for the stuff we have at home. So excited to be here and have a good time.
I'm making a kind of the rib of the world. It has, I got a little curry powder in there, a little cloves, habanero for a little bit of heat. I'm gonna add a little balsamic vinegar and then make my sauce with 3 cans of Guinness. We're gonna reduce that down and coat the ribs, and we'll see how that turns out. I just kind of throwing it together as I go. It's all just gonna reduce down. We'll see how it goes.
My name's Gilbert. This is my son Gilbert. So Gilbert and Gilbert. By far, tender bones. Yeah, I think they're really good. The flavor, their meat actually has flavor to it. These other ones, the meat only has like a smoky flavor. No real. They're either too bland or too much of a spice.
I'm Jackie Murphy.
I'm Johnny Garcia.
Rosemary Murphy.
They're all really good.
Yeah, they're very different too, which is nice.
That's
Some
what
are a
makes it
little,
tough.
some are a little more spicy, crispy. Yeah.
Falling off the bone.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's really good.
Okay. Just for all you Blue Islanders out there, this is the first year we're doing this, and I just want to give you a little bit of background. Even though all of the contestants out there are amateur, they do this in their free time and their hobbies, we do have sanctioned Kansas City Barbecue Society judges judging this event. So, you know, this goes a long way for those guys doing the cooking. Number 3 is ESQ. All right, number 2 and number 1 get trophies. Our trophies, I just wanted to give credit to Gary Fager. He's a local Blue Islander. These are solid mahogany, handcrafted, and looks like a slab of ribs. So, and I think they're actually slathered with real barbecue sauce as well. All right, so number 2, KCBS is That's Barbecue. That's Barbecue.
Congratulations. Nice. Thanks very much. Yeah, definitely. Enjoy. Yeah! There you go.
Thank you. All right, coming in first place, Tender Bone.
Thank you. Winner is the first one. Oh my goodness!
Give a round of applause. We do also have a Taster's Choice Award, so everybody who sampled and got to vote, we have a Taster's Choice Award. All right, coming in number 3 for the Taster's Choice is Fat Bottom Grills. Number 2, Southside Smoke. And the Taster's Choice, who also gets some mahogany slathered trophy here, Bax Axe Barbecue. Blue Islanders. Bad Axe.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Where's Joe? Right here. The white one. Oh. I'm coming. Sorry. I was on the other side of the world.
This production brought to you by BITV Blue Island.